All right, y'all, let's continue to rock out. But Obama, ooh, an unlikely thing happened over the weekend. An unlikely thing happened over the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. And I couldn't believe my ears. I couldn't believe my eyes from what I was seeing. Obama didn't necessarily embrace Kamala Harris right away in order to become president of the United States of America. Obama. All the whole parts. He didn't embrace Kamala right away, and people are mad about it. You know what Obama said? He said, listen, let it be an open competition and let's see who gets elected. Let's see who the best person to run against Trump is. I'm not necessarily just jumping right into the pot and embracing Kamala Harris for president of the United States of America. Hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat.
What I found interesting too from Barack Obama's statement this morning, and bearing in mind it's the first public statement that we've seen from Barack Obama in a while. Obviously, he talked highly of Joe Biden's decision, but what was interesting there is that there was no endorsement of Kamala Harris. What do you make of that? Is that a suggestion to you that Mr. Obama wants an open convention?
Yes, I think absolutely it is. I mean, he would have endorsed her if he wanted her to be anointed, if you like. Definitely. I mean, Barack Obama and Nancy Pelosi have made it clear to colleagues that they want to see an open contest here. They don't want Kamala Harris just to be put into the position. They think it's not a good look for that to happen, firstly. And secondly, of course, there could be another candidate who might be more effective against Donald Trump than Kamala Harris. But you've really got the Democratic Party split on this, Pete. A lot of people, Bill Clinton, for example, has come out in the last hour or so and has endorsed Kamala Harris. There's a lot of people who want the party just to coalesce around Harris. They think that's less divisive. They think it's the only way to go forward without more divisions within the party. But then, of course, you have the Barack Obamas and Nancy Pelosi's who want an open contest. And so that's really the big debate that we're going to see play out here in the next few days in Washington.
Isn't the trouble too, and I know you've spoken about this too, when it comes to Kamala Harris, I mean, she's got that huge block of voters, the black vote there, and you know, you'd have to think that they'd be very upset if Kamala Harris wasn't at the top of the ticket, right, Cam?
Isn't that crazy, y'all? Y'all got mad when they said black jobs at the debate. Let me say it again for the people in the back. Y'all got mad when they mentioned and said black jobs at the debate. Are y'all not as equally offended when they put us all in the same category and they say the black vote? Why y'all don't get mad when they say the black vote? Y'all get mad. Y'all want to know, what's a black job? What's a black job? But they said that Kamala Harris already, listen, man, they haven't even had the Democratic National Convention. They haven't even had the Democratic National Convention, and they already telling us, like, I don't know how to think for myself, like we not free thinkers over here on the Millionaire Morning Show. They already telling us that she got the black vote sold up. And the blackest president that's ever been in office, not Obama, Bill Clinton. You know, the same Clinton that they was having in the documents that was saying that he was a good friend with Epstein. Oh, was I not supposed to say that? That's what they said. I'm not saying that that was true. I don't know. Maybe he just met the man and he shook his hand and he kept it moving. The blackest president. Y'all was endeared to him because he got some head in the White House by a mid-white girl. But Bill Clinton already endorsed Kamala Harris for president of the United States of the Americas. Why hasn't Obama? Obama said, listen, y'all can't just say the black vote is sold up. I didn't even know that she identified herself as black until it was time to run the president and then sew up the black vote and make sure that she got the Divine Nine and the black culture, and they start running those ads on Facebook. The black vote is already sold up. Why are y'all not offended when they say that the black vote is sold up like you're not your own individual? Like you follow Umar Johnson.
That's right. And I think the other problem is going to be if they have an open contest, Pete, is that it won't actually be much of a contest because Gretchen Whitmer, the Michigan governor, who would have been one of the frontrunners, has already said she won't challenge Harris. Gavin Newsom, the Californian government, who would be another frontrunner, has said previously that he won't challenge Harris. So you might have, if you like, an open contest.
Two horrible governors, in my opinion. Whitmer in Michigan, who, in my opinion, was in cahoots with the Biden administration in order to get him in office in 2020, which is one of the reasons why you had all of these blue states locking up everybody, preventing them from opening up their business, but was okay with them out there protesting for Black Lives Matters. And Gavin Newsom, quite possibly the worst governor in the United States of America. If you don't think that at some point Gavin is going to run for president of the United States of America, you are sorely mistaken.
Where there's not much of a contest, because the danger for these candidates to come and now challenge Harris is that she's got a lot of powerful backing with Biden's support, Clinton's support, a lot of donors. And if it all went belly up and there were divisions because of that challenge, they would bear the blame. So it's a very risky path for someone.
Wait. Y'all not mad at Kamala Harris sewing up the black vote but marrying a white man? I just want to make sure that we all on the same page, because I thought that blackness was defined by whether or not you actually have your resources going to the community. Is Umar Johnson going to denounce Kamala Harris because she is with a snow hair? Is he? Because I'm looking at this right now. I see 3 white people and 1 Indian at the Happy 4th of July. I see 3 white people and 1 person that identifies, because you can identify as what you want now. I see 3 white people and an Indian. Three white people and an Indian up there. I don't see anybody that Umar Johnson would embrace up there. I don't see it. I don't see anybody that Umar Johnson would embrace up there. What do y'all see? I don't see it. How is she sewing up the black vote? How do y'all just vote based off? Listen, if you vote for her because she has some good policy, which we haven't heard anything. Do y'all realize that y'all have not heard any policy, what her perspective is on immigration, how it is that she would then deal with wars in Ukraine and Vladimir Putin and Russia, and y'all haven't heard one thing, not one thing outside of her talking about abortion rights, which you have the ability to be able to control whether or not you want to open up your legs and get pregnant in the first place. Y'all haven't heard one thing at all. And y'all already said that she's sewing up the vote. Okay, well then, let's keep it. I mean, is Obama wrong? Is Obama wrong that he wants to see all of the potential candidates and what they have to say at the Democratic National Convention and go through the process? I mean, I don't think that that's a bad idea.
Actually challenge Kamala Harris at this minute, I think.
Yeah, I mean, and the cynics would probably argue too that, they might not want to join the ticket because they might want to keep their powder dry for 4 more years, thinking, well, we don't have a chance. The momentum around Donald Trump is just too strong. There's too much negativity around Kamala Harris. There's the border failures. There's the stories about very high staff turnover, pointing to, possibly fractured scenes behind the scenes as well. So perhaps they think, well, you know what? Let's just leave it for 4 years.
Well, that's right, because, there's just 3 months to go. It's enormous effort. Whoever is the Democratic candidate,
I just got news, according to the Wall Street Journal, just popped up, says that Kamala Harris is gathering donors and support after Biden's withdrawal, and she's planning to speak at remarks. She's set to deliver remarks this morning at an event at the White House, and let me see what else is going on. She's planning to speak at an NCAA event? What? Vice President Harris is going to speak Monday morning at an NCAA event, scheduled to deliver remarks at around 11:30 a.m. today, Eastern, at an event celebrating the 2023-24 National Collegiate Athletic Association Championship teams, her office said. The event is on the South Lawn at the White House, was previously scheduled and is expected to be one of Harris's first public appearances since President Joe Biden dropped out of the election bid. So we will be covering that this afternoon on the Anton Daniels channel, and then subsequently we'll be breaking it down here on the Millionaire Morning Show. But just keeping y'all up to date on what the plan is. She's going to speak at an NCAA event at the White House lawn while Joe Biden is over there nursing in his blankie trying to get over the vid.
There's 3 months to defeat Donald Trump. He is well organized. He's obviously on a high after his convention and the assassination attempt. It's a massive challenge for any Democrat challenger to actually win at this minute. And some of the other candidates may look, we'll let Kamala go for it and perhaps take the fall, and then we can be clean skins and in 4 years' time when there isn't a Trump running against them.
Yeah, that's true. Do you have a hunch on who she if it is her, who she might go with as a VP?
No, it's an enormous range of choices she has. It's interesting. I wonder whether she's even considered it greatly at this point in time. But
So I'm going to try to, I believe that I'm going to try to do a live stream at that time on the Anton Daniels channel. I got to see what my schedule is in corporate America. So make sure that y'all subscribe to my other channel, the Anton Daniels channel. And we'll try to go live with that whole event to see what her remarks are and see if it's anything that we can mine out from that.
I think that we are probably likely, even if there's an open contest, Pete, to see Kamala as the candidate. I think it'd be very unlikely that someone would actually topple her and beat her. I think that's what we're looking at. While we're going to be talking about this for days ahead, I think the ultimate outcome may well be that she is the candidate.
Yeah.
So Obama is saying that he is not automatically throwing support behind her. He didn't say that he wouldn't, but he said that we need to go through the process to see what's going to happen, and he didn't automatically endorse Kamala Harris like all of these other politicians right away. Here's the question that I have for you guys, because I've always mentioned and I've always said, and a lot of people thought that I was crazy, but I've always mentioned and I've always said that Michelle Obama is always somebody that they've had at the top of their tongue, at the tip of their tongue, as far as one of the people that they wanted to participate in the Democratic Party. I'm not so sure that she wants to do it, but they want her there, and I don't believe that she would be a good leader either. However, I'm just telling you what the play is.